how did we first meet? Do you remember how we met?
A year ago, I went up to Louisville, Kentucky, where my son lives, and started thinking about moving up there. That was in October, and end of October. And when I got back, I thought, I'm going to do it. So I started looking online in November for a realtor and found Scott and made a contact with him. And he came out to the house, brought all his knowledge and recommendations. And that was November 2022.
Exactly. Yeah.
And I knew I wasn't going to do anything until after the first of the year. And so in January, I started getting really serious about it, cleaning out, organizing, and then I hit a wall and said, I'm not ready to do this. But the whole time, Scott never, ever, ever stopped contacting me.
Nope.
At least once a month, I'd get a phone call or a text or an email. I'm here, ready to go. And sometimes I would answer him and sometimes I wouldn't. And sometimes I would just say, not ready to make a decision, I'll let you know when. But you never forgot me.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really in August that I finally decided, yes, I wanted to move forward. Now was the time. Made contact with Scott because he's the only one who kept in touch with me. And here we are.
There we go. So originally we looked at your house and we felt like you have a cute little condo.
Mm-hmm.
And we felt like it was worth $285, $295, somewhere right in there. So
$295 is what we had initially thought.
Originally we thought about that, and then took about a week for us to get the pictures and the video. And in the meantime, you called me and you said what?
Well, I had seen on Zillow where the price had kind of had gone up, the value. So I asked Scott, I said, do you think we should go ahead and raise it to $299? And he said, sure, we can do that before it actually went live on the market. So that's what we did, listed it for
So I said
$299.
something like, if anyone can get it for you, I can.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and try it. So we were a little over market to start off, and then we put it on the market. One of the things that I'm good at is the videos, marketing, the pictures, the copy. And what was your experience when we put it on the market? How many showings did you get?
Like 27 in the first week or two. It was insane.
We were on the market 8 days, so we had 27 showings in about 7 days, right?
And it was relentless. But the process it was all online. So when I got an invitation that asked me, can they come at this date at this time, I could just say yes or no. And of course, I never said no.
Well, of course, but we wanted to show the house. So we were getting 2, 3, 4 showings a day.
I'd get 2, and then it would go to 3, and then it would go to 4, and then sometimes it went to 5.
Which is very exciting. And one of the things that I do that other agents don't do is we have a 10-day marketing period where we don't accept the first offer, because we got an offer pretty soon, the first couple of days. And the question we get one offer is it a good offer? And it was for $291 or something like that, right?
It was below asking price.
But was it a good offer? The answer is, I don't know. Let's find out. So unlike other realtors, what we do is we collect offers. We market them for 10 days. And in 10 days, we look at all the offers and we pick the very best one. So we actually didn't even make it 10 days. We were about 7 days in, and I think we had 8 or 9 offers. Yeah. So that's more than what we need. Mm-hmm. So eventually we went from $291, we got the full price at $299. Mm-hmm. And then out of all the buyers, we found one buyer willing to pay around
$300. They went, the first offer, I think they offered $300.
Exactly. And so then I called them and she said, well, let's see if we can get more. So we called them and said we had multiple offers. I negotiated on her behalf. Remember, the house was worth low 290s, and we got the buyers to go up to 305. Mm-hmm. 305 is pretty good, right? Mm-hmm. So I called you and you said, I'm in at 305. I said, well, yeah, I would be too. But I had a little time that day. I called the buyers, the agent. I still kept negotiating. So at the end of that, before I sent you the contract, I called you and said I actually got the buyer to agree to pay $306, $250 or something like that, yeah. Which was more than. And the reason why we point that out is a lot of times when you go to choose a realtor, you think, they're all about the same. They're all going to do about the same. But I got more than the cost of my commission, just an extra over market value. And then I kept going. So, and then we have to, of course, have an appraisal. My job is to make sure that the property appraises, because if it appraised, we'd have to come back down to whatever it appraised to, and we got it appraised.
Yep.
So we're right here at closing right now. She's ready to go. Is there anything that you, about the process that you'd like to share, or anything that you think someone else might want to know if they're thinking about choosing a realtor?
Well, the thing is, too, is Scott has great recommendations. Listen to Scott. Be prepared to be gone from your house at a moment's notice. I have a dog, a big dog, so I had him in daycare those first couple of weeks, just so I wouldn't have to stress him out. And the biggest one was Saturday.
Which is about day 3 or 4.
We had
We
like
so many
8 showings, and Max wasn't going to daycare, so Scott said leave the house, and I thought, where am I going to go? Well, like 8
All day.
hours.
Yeah, 'cause we had showings all
And
day.
Scott said take a road trip, so that's what we did. We went up to Gainesville area and went to Mount Dora, and just had a great day driving around, exploring, came back home, and it was good for me, it was good for Max, and because he's going to be on a long road trip when we leave, and it was good practice for him.
And it was great for the buyers too. So what I strive to do in an ideal situation is create an auction-like environment around the house. So when you've got 8 buyers seeing the house all on Saturday afternoon, they're running into each other, they're seeing each other, they're looking, oh my gosh, it creates that sense of scarcity, which you're hiring me as your listing agent to do. And that's what allows us to get way over what we should get. I remember about that 5th or 6th day, you were kind of up to here. I remember with the
I was
showings.
like, I don't think I can do this, but you
Which
just
is natural when you have 8 people look at your house in one day.
and you're in and out, and but yes, whatever Scott says and recommends, I highly recommend that you listen to him, because he knows what he's doing and he gets the results that beyond your dreams.
Thank you. I remember I told you that day, I said, just a couple of more days and it probably will be $5,000 or $8,000.
Yeah.
Right? And we drive across town to save $100 on the computer purchase.
Yeah.
And there's just a couple of days and we get like $6,000.
Yeah, I had hit my wall and I'm thinking, I can't do this. But yes, it was just putting one foot in front of the other each day. And this is the result.
And here we are,
Yep.
payday.
Payday.
Thanks so much.
Thank you, Scott.
All right,
Nice to meet you and see you again. And all I can say is, Scott's your guy.
awesome. Thanks.